Whoa. That's, yeah, that's what I gotta say. I am both mentally and physically exhausted from watching Ari Aster's, I think that's how you say his last name, Midsommar. That's right. The guy who did Hereditary did a new film called Midsommar. Probably catch it right now. I don't know how long it's going to be in the theaters, but yeah, I liked it. I didn't think it was quite on the Hereditary level, but that doesn't matter at all because this wasn't intended to be a carbon copy of that. So I like this guy. I see his pattern. Well, not pattern, but I know what he's doing. You know, he wants to kind of have that punch, like the previous film, just different context. So this one, where the first one was more frightening horror, this, yeah, definitely classify as horror, but more psychological. It's kind of eats at you, you know, and stays with you, just like Hereditary, but more disturbing, I want to say. Midsommar was very, very more edgy, disturbing, you know. Another slow burn, which, you know, I didn't mind at all. It was so bright. This, I think, I'm trying to think, do I know any? No, I don't know any horror movies. Or maybe I do. I don't know. Well, anyway, it was shot completely in the daylight. By the way, I'm not going to spoil nothing. I want you guys to see it, stream it, however you see your media, whatever. I don't care. Just definitely do yourself a favor, watch it. Make sure you have some time to kill because it's still a very long movie. It's, I'm going to say maybe 2 hours long. You know, it was definitely a long one, but wasn't painful to sit through. I mean, try not to give it away. Like I started off, tragedy. Just like Hereditary, one of the main characters, you know, experiences a really tragic loss, and from that point on, it's like a downward spiral. And they think they get over that, you know, hump of, you know, depression and just tragedy and all this tragic stuff that happens, but it winds up being a further downward spiral. It's the best way I could describe it. And it's like a slow, horrifying roller coaster ride after that. Just, you know, and you just watch the characters kind of just slowly, you know, look back and like, you know, what did I get myself into? And it's, yeah, it's fun. It's cool. Definitely controversial. If you're like super duper into religion, this is probably not your movie. You will be offended. Probably not on the same level as Hereditary, but let's see. How could I say it without, you know, spoiling any plots here? Pagany. Really, a lot of old Nordic, Viking-ish kind of religion. A lot of pagan stuff going on, and really, you know, I mean, I'm not a pro. That's not my, you know, field of study. But knowing the bit I know, this guy did his homework, and his rituals that are shown throughout this film are kind of spot on, and that I appreciate. I thought that was pretty neat, and you'll see that definitely. And it's not talky, but I mean, some scenes kind of feels like it's a big build up, and you know, you're waiting and waiting, but when it happens, like, hang in there, because it's just like there's so much going on, and it's like, so, like I said, the different colors of this film, it's like there's flowers, and like I said, it's never dark. It's so bright in your face, but incredibly terrifying. Like, these people that, you know, are in the film really play their roles really well. If you haven't seen the trailer, basically, this woman, she's kind of troubled, you know, borderline, you know, depression. She, you know, receives some like really bad news, big tragic loss in her family, and her boyfriend, you could tell he's like, he just kind of wants to separate entirely, but she kind of pulls him into it, and she feels bad she's doing it, but, you know, he kind of, feels bad, and so do his friends, and they kind of like take it upon themselves to bring her on vacation to Sweden. Not just the city, but, or any city for that matter. It's more like the countryside, and it's like a festival, some ancient, folky Swedish festival that, was intended to get her mind off all the negativity stuff. And if anything, it makes it worse. And from that point on, you realize there's something going on in this community that they're brought to. And, yeah, like it seriously goes all downhill from there. That's the best way I can describe it without spoiling it. Just go see it. Like I said, I had the opportunity to see it in the theaters, which was awesome. And it was a full house, actually. This is day 3 right now. I mean, if you watch this later on, then I don't know, But right now, it's considered day 3 or 4 that's been to theaters. And it was a packed house. And I went to a independent theater, so it was a little smaller, the Roxy on 20th and Samson. But, yeah, great movie. Like I said, it's a little slow-paced, but the build-up is incredible. And that ending, just like in Hereditary, really was like a punch to the face. Just, like, yeah, you thought it was over. And no happy ending. Let me put it that way. It really, really kind of ended on a downer, but it, it definitely played on that. So if you were in the movie, in this, commune, it was a good ending for you. But for, I guess, the people watching, now it's just like a bad acid trip. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. Like if you took something, that made you trip, and you were stuck in that, this is like that experience. It's just all really happening in real life, though. So yeah. This director, Ari Aster, definitely did his homework. He was kind of spot on with a lot of the stuff. And he just did a good job. It's, like I said, it's not a carbon copy of Hereditary, so don't go looking for that. But what you will experience is a, horrifying tale of madness and insanity. And pagan cult, stuff thrown in there, sprinkled on top of that. And it's fun. I think you guys will definitely enjoy it. Those who don't mind a slow burn kind of film, I think you really enjoy it. And it was just fun, I think. It's different. The closest thing I could think of, maybe The Wicker Man, in that sense. But other than that, I enjoyed the fact that it was kind of felt new, felt fresh. And just when you think, you're out of the water, this film, man, really kind of flips any safety on its head and says, nope. So, yeah, like I said, I appreciate it. I appreciate it for being different in that sense, It's hard to be original nowadays, whole lot of competition, but this movie definitely kind of nailed it. So, yeah, go check out Midsommar. Yeah, I personally don't think you'll be disappointed. If you like, movies that mess with your head, horror, really, dark thrillers, any of that, this will definitely satisfy your taste. That's all I got to say for it. I'll leave a link down below if you want to check out the trailer or the IMDb of it. And yeah, if you've seen it already, let me know in the comments what you think. Did you like it? Did you think it was not up to par? It's been done before, kind of, sort of. Give me a heads up. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Until next time, peace.